Good morning. My name is Cornelius. I am the Oklahoma Conference Membership Chair, which means you have someone in your church who represents you at the state level. We also have our district president here, Coanne Patton. Could you please stand up a moment? This is our Council of District President. She's here. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Neighborhood Services Organization has been around 100 years, and we have been a sponsor of that for many years. And this year we donated $500 and have our name on the board at the NSO for the dental clinic that's been open 50 years. The NSO was founded in 1920 as the Wesley House Community by Methodist women who wanted to make a difference in the community. Many of the soldiers in World War I coming home were impoverished, did not have a place that they could call their own. They felt displaced, and in the Riverside area south of Oklahoma City, there were many immigrants. And so in 1946, the organization, then they founded the Wesley House, but in 1946 they went to the predominantly African American area and founded Bethlehem Center. And in 1969, both settlements were combined to form NSO, the Neighborhood Services Organization. And they've been very active. You'll see a video in a minute that tells you about what they do and many of the things they do there. Their clinic that they opened for the dental clinic is amazing. It's open to anybody in Oklahoma who needs low-cost dental work, excellent dental work. After the video, Carolyn, Nicholson, who has been here a whole lot longer than I have, was involved in something that they refurbished Martha's house. And so she's going to talk about that after the video. But sit back and relax and see what Stacy would have shown you had she been here.
So we're making generational impacts and restoring hope to over 100,000 Oklahomans every year. NSO is dedicated to ending the cycle of homelessness and providing access to vital and affordable services through our housing programs, our dental clinic, and our WIC clinic. We are giving hope to some of Oklahoma's most vulnerable citizens. NSO's low-cost dental clinic is seeing more patients than ever before, and we're performing almost 10,000 procedures each year. The services our clinic provides are life-changing. By giving someone their smile back, we are restoring their dignity as well. NSO's dental clinic has been serving the Oklahoma City community for 50 years, and the need just continues to grow. NSO's WIC clinic is the largest independent clinic in the state of Oklahoma, with over 4,200 participants coming through our doors every single month. By offering free nutritional education, supplemental foods, and vital assistance to pregnant women and new mothers, we can make sure that every child gets a healthy start to life. Our Gatewood and Martha's House are changing lives and making a lasting impact on homeless mothers and their children. By providing fully furnished apartment homes for up to 2 years, we're able to change the entire course of our moms' lives and their children's lives as well. Having a safe place to call home can truly be the difference between a lifetime of struggle and an entire generation of successful families. NSO's Carolyn Williams Center, we're giving young men the chance to learn vital skills so they can live independently. These residents are aging out of foster care, living in homeless shelters, or on the streets. At Carolyn Williams Center, we're providing them with safety and stability to help them prepare for their next steps in life. NSO's Paladuro 1 and Paladuro 2, we're providing permanent housing, a forever home, to single, homeless adults with mental illness. These truly special individuals become family and are able to live safely and independently in a loving and supportive environment for the rest of their lives. NSO is proud to be one of the leading social service agencies in Oklahoma, but we cannot do this without your support. Help us ensure that NSO can continue to impact over 100,000 Oklahomans annually. Help us ensure that everyone can smile pain-free and every child has nutritious food to eat. Help NSO make sure that everyone has a place that they can call home. Help us continue to restore dignity and inspire hope to everyone who walks through our doors. We thank you for your support.
Okay, Martha's House, as you just heard in the video, is part of the Neighborhood Services Organization. Can you hear? It is an apartment house with 7 three-bedroom, fully furnished units for homeless families with children. The people must be in school, the parents in school or employed full-time, and they can stay up to 2 years. And when they leave, they can take the furnishings with them. It's located in Oklahoma City. The original OCU campus, and I don't remember the address, 11th Street or something like that, and next door to a school for homeless children where they actually go out, or did at that time, go out and pick them up in buses and vans and take them to school. Our connection with it, we were in from the very beginning. A little history on it. It was given by a lady named Martha, who's, after her death, I think she had requested that he give it to the United Methodist women to do something with. And when you first looked at it, you kind of thought, gee, thanks. But it was a mess and rumored to have been a drug house before. And this church, led by the UMW, fully furnished 1 3-bedroom apartment through donations of serviceable furniture and everything that you would need to move in. I know we went over several times and we cleaned and we painted, and I can remember very distinctly Sue and Lloyd and Jake and Dorotha and Dr. Frederick. I'll never forget, he was in advanced years then, and he went and the man could work circles around most of us. And who else? Sherry, you were involved in that, and Willie, and who else was involved in that? More that probably aren't here. But it was really a whole church project, donations, money, and all the things were furnished by the United Methodist women, the United Methodist men, Sunday school classes, individuals. And I don't know how to say it exactly. I just remember it very fondly, the camaraderie of the group that went and the feeling of that you were really helping someone, you were really doing something for the good of someone. And it goes on today. I looked it up. It's going strong today. So this church can be proud of their contribution. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, there are many of you today that were involved in that, and we really appreciate it. NSO is a national charity or nonprofit for the UMW. People all over the United States, when they give, that's one of them they can give to. One of the local ones for Oklahoma that we work on is Cookston Hills, which is in Tahlequah and is a Oklahoma Indian mission. At NSO, at Christmas time, a group of us go over there and we help make the wreaths for the doors and the baskets of goodies that they get. Many of us go over there each time, and I know it's a lot of fun. And these families that are there and these people in those houses get a really great Christmas because of the giving that you do at this church. through the rummage sale, as a matter of fact, which is at the end of April. So be sure and clean out your closets and remind your friends and neighbors to come and shop, because this is where much of our money that we contribute comes from. At Tahlequah, we have a thing called Tool Time that is in November. We go up there for a weekend and we clean the property, rake leaves. The kids love, oh gosh, you ought to see them in the back of pickups riding on those big things of leaves to go get rid of them. And last year, Heather brought her blinged chainsaw to come help clear off some things. We paint, we put up decorations, and make food bags of food for the families. Many of them are grandparents raising their kids. We also help with the Christmas store, where they can buy at very low cost things for their families, bone turkeys and all that, so they have a wonderful meal. And that's a local Oklahoma project. And Judy Deere is the new director there, and she is a Native American and is doing an excellent job. You'll meet Stacy later in the year. I will invite her back, and she is a ball of fire and one of the most delightful people, has the greatest shoes of anybody you're going to meet. And I wish she were here today, but because of the coronavirus, they closed down the college where her son is, and she had to go get him because they don't know exactly when these schools are going to open back up, and they're going to have to do long-distance learning. But just want you to know that we give through our United Methodist Women here to many of the organizations, the Kids Closet, Salvation Army. We have a whole list of things that we do, and so it's because of you and because of the love these women have for the Lord to give their time and talents and money for things like NSO. Thank you.